All right, and we are alive. I hope that you guys can hear me. All right, just move the chat a little. Hello, Simranjit. I'm good. How you been? Everything been fine? Been enjoying the last season of the era. I have some cool stuff prepared in the way of um, the Fight Night armies for you guys, and then we're going to do a little bit of the guesswork, um, and which will lead to some giveaways and free stuff. But I will just post still the link to the stream to the Discord. There we go. Publish. There we go. All right. Hi, Bonbon. Hello, Igraglas, Guillermo, Ziliana. All of you guys. Been a while. I missed you guys very much. Dimond and I have traveled all the way 1,300 kilometers to the north. Hello Kitty was with me all the way. If you guys were checking out at some point in the general, I did post the picture. All sages are mods. Yeah, but I'm quite lazy at fixing it. On the way back, we did drive 15 hours back from the north to where we live, so it was a pretty intense trip, one could say. I will probably, or I might need to change the light at some point. The sun was shining straight in, so I had to close the curtains, but it gets quite dark very fast in Finland, so I might need to change. So, first of all, we need to talk a little bit about the patch. People are slowly rolling in. We have the new season coming out, uh, and also new era starting. So the the normal graphics or the normal Power Stone pictures will be ready a little bit later, so I don't get to visually show you guys what will be in the season one of Fury of Elements. But as you can imagine, the first rank is going to be rather tame, or the first season is going to be rather tame. Uh, Really, you get free gem for joining here. Joseph Kim, well, we're going to have a raffle pretty soon, so you can participate in that, and perhaps you get cool rewards. Also, if you signed up for the fight night, which where I will fight as many people as possible. Let's see how many I will get through. The gems will be given out for that too. Um, with the power stones, I think that the you guys can guess all the usual suspects with the damage, protection, speed, slow, being available, aim, which doubles the damage and reach, and of course the ability Power Stone Enhance. So the only big change in the Power Stones coming in the next patch, and I think that you guys can see a little bit of my of the army that I have prepared. I have prepared three different armies for you guys to bash your heads against. But let's see if I can improve the light slightly over here. There we go. But I think that I could actually show, I might be able to show you the new Berserk gem. It might actually be available. Um, right, so the Berserk Power Stone will be available in the next season, starting from season 1, and it will be it will only have one rank, so it has been reworked. If before it had several ranks and needed to upgrade it, and I have the wrong, or like I've went through a lot of power stones, and this is the one that um is going to be not rank 3 but rank just one power stone, no ranks, and it will be available from next era in the next season, starting from season 1, obviously. Um, there are going to be balance changes coming up, and I think that sort of as we can spread out talking about the balance changes also in between fighting the fight nights, and actually I think that we should start fighting the fight nights, and we can do the raffles in a way that when I call out for a raffle, you need to guess a um, a unit that will be affected uh, by changes in the next patch. There are 5 units which will be affected by nerfs buffs in the next patch, so we have at least 5 raffles based on that. So the first person who will guess the correct unit will get a reward. But first, let me set up the fights against you guys, and for the fight night, and then also go over the armies that I have prepared. Since I didn't really get to since I didn't really get to play in the season, I was away for quite a long time. I wanted to take full advantage of the teleport rune, so my armies are going to be extremely annoying across the board. And by the way, I'm not the raffle is not on. No, don't try to guess yet. I will once we do a couple of rounds. So nothing counts. I wasn't even looking at the chat in a sense. So my armies are going to be very annoying, very mobile, and hopefully fun. So first one, I like to call it a uh, corruption with the boom, or corruption from within. So this is a kind of like a lot of the well a lot of the builds are like all the 3 builds are kind of a deep strike builds to a certain degree. But this one has uh, basically every unit has a teleport. So we have 8 bombs with teleport, and then we have 2 mind corruptors with teleport as well. Uh, how do we get so much money as Zark style? I work for Traplight, so I just added myself. This account is not the account I normally play with. This is account just for these streams, so I can create crazy armies to play against. So we have a lot of bombs, and I just really wanted to try to like catch people off guard and then go and blow up as much as possible. So this one I like to call a true sort of like uh, deep strike, deep teleportation hero team. Um, Ulther, you said you will open the form for a fight night a few days before the stream. Yes, that's what we will go towards, and we're making those changes necessary to make that happen, so I can handle more signups. But I just came back. I didn't really have much time to set things up, so I haven't checked the. I don't think that you can even put the wagon doesn't actually have. But let's try. Let's try. Let's see what will it do with the teleport. But it actually I don't know. It doesn't. It doesn't. I've tested with bombs, so they don't run in different directions, unfortunately. So I need to actually replace this with something. Uh, put it this one. Can just remove it. Yeah. Uh, are you ill? No, no, I'm not ill. But yes, the idea with this setup, it's we have a crack team of specialists following the armored personnel carriers. They sort of strike both at the same time. Actually, I should show you how the armies work. So first we will go and try the skull before we get we get the fight night fights with it. So a lot of bombs exploding and then a lot of mind corruption happening. Is it too late to sign up for the Fight Night forum? It is for this week. Yes. We don't have the ability to sort of live add people to the queue, but maybe in the future. So there was the Mind Corruptor boom. Here is my teleport hero team. The strike sort of like RPG, but more on the well RPG strike team teleporting into the heart of the enemy. And they of course meet up with the main forces which arrive on the battle wagons, and then we have more full of a army going forward and creating havoc. Uh, Ulther, last attempt. I can't DM you on Discord. You should be able to DM me now. I had my DMs disabled for when I was on the vacation, so but now you should be able to DM me. And the last one, we have the glorious return of the Shark Boys. So the only teleport that happens are from the Shark Boys and their handlers. The Shark Boys have been reduced greatly in their power, but not in their sneakiness, or they've gained in sneakiness, mobility, and probably nastiness. And as a lot of people are asking how to gain gems, so I think that now we will try the uh, actually I will do it. I will do it. I will do it actually a little bit different. Instead of spamming chat, perhaps, and then going over the chat, I think that I would rather make the mm, I think that I would actually rather do a Google form so that you guys can answer there, and then we can check it live at the end of the stream, and I will send out guess a unit that will be guess a unit. Um, and let's make it into short answer required, and there we go. So there are 5 units which will be affected by changes. So the people which will guess the first 5 people which will guess the correct units will win will win. Let's go for 500 gems. So you will win 500 gems if you win a correct unit and if you're first one. So here comes the strategy before I release the form and before you start going on all wild, clicking and trying to be the first one. I suppose that there would be units which are very easy to guess, but or a unit that would be very easy to guess. But then again, if you're not the first one who guesses it, then your chances are going to drop. Uh, Here is the poll. Go fill it in, and we shall see who is the um, who can guess the correct units for balance changes for the next era and the next season. And meanwhile, we should start the fight nights finally. We've seen the armies, and now it is time to check what's my count. There we go. And should I just include the tag plus answer? Yes, I just messed up. I think I will need to redo this. I just messed up. Whoops. There are so many people responded to this. This is bad. Okay. That was horrible. Shouldn't make these forms on the fly. Guess a unit. Give your player tag. Short answer required both, and how do I? There we go. Delete all responses. There we go. That is, and now it is accepting questions once again. It has been reset. Um, and actually, yeah. Kali, put the answer into the form, and we will select, or we will announce the winners a little bit later on, as I will go through this probably after the stream or at the end of the stream. I do want to try to get as many of the fight nights done as possible. And actually, if you guys haven't signed up, we can, because I haven't done the randomization either for the fight night. So yeah, we'll just go with how people, with how it is for the next fight night. It will get updated. If you're not sure, then yes, Brian. We just type a random unit. Well, you can try to guess. I mean, if you, I mean, some people have already guessed a couple of units in the chat that when people started spamming. It's not that hard to guess some of the units, but some of them might be a little bit of a surprise. And let's go first with the Shark Boys. Shark Boys on Zeus Sharks. When you type the player tag, you include the @ symbol. You should, yes, you should do that. It does help us out quite a lot. There we go. I'll try to do again like 10 matches per army. Yes, in the middle I do have a freezing trap. You are correct. Oof. My own shark boys are killing my own troops. And Bun. Oh, actually, if I can maybe speed up the spinning just a little bit if I move the. Where is my admin panel here? I would kind of like to increase the speed a little bit so I could go through a bit more people. Yes, so we have Baycock and right, he's number 3. Have a mode where you play people for fun to practice and not for elo. Brian, that is, you'll be able to challenge your clanmates pretty soon. Oh, I think that this might be the first loss for the Shark Boys. Both of the Shark Boys are dead, and only Baycock remains. And while I'm spinning and giving out stuff, and you guys are filling out the form for the units, we will get to the units that are being changed in the upcoming season. But one thing that I would like to talk to you about is one big fix that we are making to donations and to well, basically to how Mythic donations work and donations in general work. So there will be a lot of changes coming to that, and also cooldowns on donations when you're switching clans. So obviously, some of you might have heard or know that there has been an exploit that allowed to donate more than was intended, and many people have come forward with that information, uh, but there we go, send some gems. That was something that we have talked about even when we were just introducing the shard donation system, that people might start hopping around to maximize the amount of shards donated and amount of gold generated like that. The big issue with that, I mean, obviously it breaks the progression, and also it sent to June. Yes. It breaks the progression, and then the biggest issue is that it forces everybody who plays at high level to spend massive amount of time doing that because it gives significant competitive advantage. And we are going to make sure that that is not going to continue. So, uh, Christian, that is true, but that is also by the design. The idea is that you do have limited amount of resources, and it does take a while uh, to build the legion. I mean, there are games where you get all the resources, and it is about just figuring out how to place it. But there is no progression, and it doesn't take there are no decisions with limited resources, so it is a different idea and different game, and we can discuss, and it's a different topic. What is an acceptable amount? What is the level of resources that are needed for good progression? Uh, because the pain of limited resources is going to always be there, and that is part of the gameplay. And yes, you can elevate it to some degree with money, but let's say that it's people like to talk about the massive, 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 huge spenders, and those do happen. But to be honest, those kind of people, they also don't usually have that much time to play. And what you put in with time, they put in with money. Most of the time, people just buy season pass, sometimes buy a cosmetics pack or buy a gold pack, which it's not not huge amount in that sense. Of course, it's different for different people, but when you have a inside the game a mechanic that gives you a significant advantage and it is available to everybody, but it is extremely hard to do. The competitive players, which basically most of the Discord players are, uh, to various degree hyper competitive players of our game, then you're forced to do that or do something else, like spend money just to catch up with people who are then using that unfair bug. Should have a journey option, have the ability to send troops for a boss adventure. Actually, we are working on the PvE. I would really wanted to show you guys the clan PvE, but the server was not ready at this time. And again, like as I said, that I had a lot of things to catch up, so I wasn't really able to try to get it forward. Uh, yeah. Next week, I hope that I will show you some cool bosses, some mechanics. I mean, in a way, what you guys are seeing with Fight Night, it is kind of like that because this is really I am trying to go for really crazy mechanics where like things do happen. Of course, our game designers and our programmers can do even cooler stuff. So like they create some new objects or have some things which are they interact different from a normal gameplay. So don't want to spoil too much, but you might need to play the game or think about playing the game very different from what you have been doing so far, even with the skirmish, because the skirmish is still something that so, an army that some player has made. It wasn't made with unlimited resources and absolutely crazy and deranged developer mind that wants to crush all or something along those lines. And Right, Shifty. I don't think that I've sent him gems yet. Yep. And soon it is time to switch the army as well. Yes. Oh, well. I think it's time to go to my strike team. Can you create an option to continuously play for idle grinding? Season pass rewards or wagon unlocks interrupts idle play. Please have the option to ignore them for continuous idle play. Yeah, but we don't really want that. We do want that the idle doesn't it stops at some point, so you don't just leave it overnight and come back to a unlocked season pass later. That's not exactly the idea of the game. We're not going to allow and and we do have and I'm not saying that us not adding that feature that means that we do not want that feature. And if you go out of your way and use some emulator, we most likely will detect that and then ban you. So please don't do silly things. Let's see how the strike team continues doing. We have Aero, which will get driven over very fast. What about PvP rewards to make grind more interesting? For sure. I mean, there are two cool things coming out. So the skirmish was the first of many events which are coming out pretty soon. The second one, and it's code name Hunt at the moment. It's not going to be called Hunt. It might have Hunt or something along with the Hunt in its name, but its internal name. So I'm just releasing you the complete how to say straight from the source developer information. It is the work name of the next event. So and that is in quite quite good state, but we don't have the exact release date apart from quite soon. And after that, we're going to be working on a tournament system, a some sort of way for you guys to be able to fight outside of the constraints of the ranking matches. So, and of course the clan PvE and that we will at least look at some screenshots, at least look at some perhaps bosses or mini minions that you will have to be fighting against. But on the PvP side, things are coming. We're adding and expanding quest system, so that will also impact quite heavily uh, the progression in ranking and in other places. End of season reward, so ranking means something. So yeah. I mean, there will be big changes. The a lot of the like the camp itself, the side where your opponent is and where the carts are, that is going to change, and there will be a lot more things to sort of do and encourage you to progress. So you will have more of a checklist with what to do and what you and they will have various rewards for you to do complete. Um, and we are what 35 minutes in. Can you make DPS bar during battle? It's kind of cool to let us know which unit dealt the most damage in battle. Hmm. So like at the end of the match, show who did the most damage or got the most kills from the unit. Hmm. That could be kind of cool for sure. And there we go. Ulther, did you also consider to change the rewards if the battle pass is done so that people who bought it get some Eternite plus Power Stone or something? Would be nice as well. Uh, you should be getting a Power Stone at the end of the season pass. So like, dun dun dun. If you go all the way here and you complete the season pass, when you're grinding the season pass, you will always get one more Power Stone. So it is there. Actually, what game engine is Battle Legion made with? It's made with Unity. Cynthian. There we go. Give us a sneak peek of upcoming units. I will start showing new units when we get closer to releasing a new rank and new unit. So right now we do have enough ranks. Mm. So I think that I will switch to a new. Cynthia didn't get gems yet. No. I think that I will switch to the next army pretty soon. And do you speak Spanish? No, I don't. I speak Russian and Finnish. Uh, this is true, but if you buy it or not, both will get the same. Oh, yeah, that is actually a good point. Yeah, I will definitely bring it up with our team. Yeah, I do think that maybe you should get two power stones if you have a premium pass. But yeah, that would be a definitely cool upgrade. I will let the guys know. Um, so let's see how the teleporting madness works. Hey, are you thinking about giving players gold per power stones collected at the end of every era? Has it been considered? I don't. I think that it's the progression is quite fast as it is. People do progress in the game quite fast, and I don't think that uh, no, it hasn't really been. I mean, there has been talk about converting the or combining power stones at some point, but right now the power stones are how they are. And, so rank 15 hasn't been leaked. No, no rank 15 yet. Uh, So we're not trying to necessarily push you to get through the ranks and level up the units as fast as possible, but right now we're more concerned with adding more content at various ranks and levels, and yeah. You said sneak peek. I did. Ah, that is possible. Sailor Spirea. But no, no, I wasn't. I mean, we're not releasing rank 15 anytime soon yet. So when that will get closer, I will start talking about it. But I did want to spoil a little bit of clan PvE, but that will have to wait until next week, or maybe well, yeah, probably until next week. I don't think that we're gonna get the build for Sapphire before Sunday. Being able to combine Power Stone for a chance of useful one would be amazing. Please totally add it. Uh, it has been suggested, but right now also like it's not the top priority. The priority is on more game modes. We do need to push out more things to do in the game rather than uh, I mean, of course, there are going to be improvement coming out, like to quest system, to season pass, and a lot of it is actually already marked out in the roadmap, which I will update probably next stream live. So we need to keep that up to date as well. Don't bother countering. We don't really know how far we are in the queue. Actually, I could maybe post like X names. So I have Gambit. So let's try it like that because I kind of do want you guys to be able to counter this at least a little bit. Pa, 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 pa. Or try to counter it. On the other hand, like I do feel that the last army is more of a troll army versus. Actually, we'll do it like this. First of all, do you guys want to play just against one army the whole time? It will make things a lot faster. And then you can vote on the army, and then I'll set the gem amount for the army. So let's make a straw poll so that we can change things during the stream to make this okay. And meanwhile, actually, I could go and fix maybe the light a little bit so that it's not complete darkness over here. As I mentioned, since it is already October in Finland. All right, the votes are coming in. and we can do a couple of matches still. Gion Jasper. Mr. Jasper. Nice to see you, dude. Ulther in the dark. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Gems for previous stream where? Asks Glim Nikonorov. I have no idea. If was it on my stream? That was like 3 weeks ago. Should be all sent. Let me close this. And where do I even have? All right. Yeah. Okay. I see it now. All right. So let's look at the votes, and 59 to 41%. It seems to be that the one army has won, and let's make a new one. So Shark Boys so Shark Boys questing knights, and and explosive corruption. So they have various amount. So loss is always 50 gems, but which army will we fight? So the Shark Boys, if the Shark Boys win, we will fight only with the I will fight only with the Shark Boys, and for each win you will get 400 gems. Questing Knights, 300 gems for each win. And Explosive Corruption, only 100 gems, because it is clearly very, very meme uh, build. How about adventure mode? Like with story and like what kind of adventure mode? But yes, we should spin some while waiting for the poll results to see what people want to see me fight with. And I'll try to so this is the explosive corruption. This is number 3 that I'm currently using. Can you repeat, please, how the voting will work? So you select one of the three options, and I will fight with that army. So this is the explosive corruption. The other two were questing knights, where I had monster hunter, paladin, death knight, teleporting in while the battle wagons plow through the rest of the enemy, and then I had the Shark Boys, which teleport to the back and then eat everybody. There we have a real democracy. Yes. Well, I mean, it's nice to try new things, and I mean, I do want it to be more fun and interactive, but it's kind of hard to do it yet. But soon we are getting there. There's a lot of actually cool work happening on the background with the server guys coding me some tools which allow me to do more cool things for you guys, which is super exciting for me. One last spin uh, before I will look at the polls and select the army with which I will play then the rest of the night today. Just checking that I've sent everything to everybody whom I was supposed to. So, I think it is time. And by popular vote, we have. I hope you'll move to Twitch. Actually, I think that we will add this. Well, we will also start streaming to Twitch pretty soon. So, the Shark Boys. You guys know me way too well. I love my Shark Boys, and I'll gladly uh, play play with the Shark Boys and see who will actually say more. I will mark. Actually, I'll be able to go through, if not everybody, but a lot of people, because now I can just I can almost auto spin, because I just need to send the um, yeah, I just need to send the ones that win, and everybody else will get the 50 at the end when I am done with the stream. Just gotta mark from where did I start this. Right, okay, so this one, from this onwards, I need to send everybody at least 50 gems. Alright, let's go with the Shark Boys then. We have Kevin. Let's see if Kevin can beat the Shark Boys. Are fights random from signing in today? No, it's in signing order because I forgot to randomize it. Well, actually, Kevin might be the first. I don't think that anybody has beaten the Shark Boys yet today. So I think that Kevin might be the first one, or maybe we had somebody. I'm not super sure. Okay, Kevin, congratulations. Let's go to the next one. On Borderless. Mhm. I want to fight Shark Adult. 1,000 gems. Uh, yeah, that was. I had a pretty good fun with them Shark Boys earlier. Guess well, when they were at level 15 with berserks and all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, that name, I suppose. Why did you choose Shark Attack? Lol. None of us will win. It was voted. It was voted by popular vote. So here is a result of the vote. Uh, what people wanted to fight against. Hi, ulther, any news on what's going to happen next Monday? So next Monday, the season will change. The new era will start. All the power stones that you currently have, everything crazy will go away. Um, uh, the no big major new things coming out in season one of the next era. Five of the units will be changed a little, and then we're also going to fix the mythic or just in general donation exploits and also bugs. Currently, rank 14 was able to donate too many shards as well because the cap should be at rank 13 and it shouldn't increase after that. That is some insane healing done uh, by the druids, I suppose. Oof. Pabontes, I think. Yup. Shark boys met their better. Ulther, did you change the name? I did, yes. Can you clue us into which units will be changed? So the idea, no, I'm not going to clue you into what unit will be changed. I'll do better than that. Uh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So we have already 72 responses, but you can still send in. Uh, I think that I will send something to everybody who guessed correctly, which unit would would um, would be changed, but like small gift. But then the people um, who would guess one of the 5 units that will be changed in the next season at the start of the next era, they will get a larger gem prize. Yes. And I think, didn't I say, wasn't it that I said 500 gems or 600 gems? Guess one of those, but basically, I will give a little bit for everybody who guesses at least, I mean, who guesses a correct unit. But if you want to, like, but I think that there is by now somebody has already guessed it, so I don't think I can actually check because there are like what 83. And some people have tried to guess all 5. But I will announce at the end of the stream the correct units and what will be done to them, what will happen to them. But nothing super major, don't worry. If I may ask, so the next season within there will not introduce any new form of novelty point of view? No, I mean the next 2 weeks are in the next 2 weeks we're not adding new content, but the new game mode is pretty close by. The or the new event, let's call it like that, not game, well, more of an event, and we're next week I hope to show some of clan PvE, and that is coming this year. So like it is coming this year. It's just we're trying to get it out as soon as possible, but we don't have the exact date for it yet. So and then after that, we're going to start working on a tournament system, improvements to quests, all sorts of cool stuff. Uh, can add something so we can friendly with match with our clan mates, please. Angel Salazar, we are going to do that. It's actually in the. If you would have clicked on the roadmap that is in the description of the video, you would know that we are going to do that. Azuro 54. I think that Azuro is going to win me as well. Pretty nice victories, guys. I'm quite impressed. The style of asking for reward thing is kind of messed up. Yeah, the form, the Google form. I wanted to do giveaway, but I wanted to do it like in more sort of organized fashion and maybe like as a little game. And for the next time, I'll make a better form. Now it will just have to live with this kind of crappy one. Sorry about that. Dodo is next. Yeah. Yeah, Azuro managed to beat a pretty hard combination. Those Shark Boys are definitely not easy. And uh, so I mean, actually, I can take a little bit like show just quickly that these guys they are not that easy. They all like the three of these guys they have 37.5% chance to freeze on attack. So like this army is super insane. So Azuro, good stuff. Maybe some BL trivia questions. Yeah, I actually like that. That would be pretty cool. That we should definitely look at that with Sapphire and come up with some cool stuff. Will you add emotes like good game and all that? A lot of the matches, or I mean, the matches are asynchronous, so you roll against the person, even if they're playing online. You don't play against each other at the same time, so you'd never see the same match. So at least at this point, it is like that. Ooh, we have another victory. We need to send the gemos as well to Mr. Volgod. I'm so not surprised why that Mr. Volgod is the one to plow through this challenge as well. What was the other power stone? On the plague bearers, I have two freezing stones, and on these guys, I just have a lot of defense. The Shark Boys, they have teleport, defense, and immunity or resistance to elements. And the Druids have teleport and immunity. Free stones do not remove condition effects. Do you mean freeze power stones don't remove? I mean, they should. They should freeze you, and you should, if you get frozen by the freeze from a power stone, and before that you were either burning or had plague. You should lose that. Ulther, can I submit the form again? I guessed all five troops last time. I think that it doesn't have a restriction on how many times you can submit. That's quite a team. I can't believe you ever lose a match. Yeah, it's well, I Steely oh 06. That is the point. That is the idea that the I like to make hard armies. This was the hardest one out of the three, to be honest, and that's why I give the most gems. And also, people wanted to fight this, and some people are able to create and beat this little puzzle. Add, eliminate Stormcaller Power Stone. Uh, I'm so happy that it's not Righteous Defenders. It's back to Stormcallers and other cool units. And we have another person that managed to uh, beat the system, Mr. Grebo, or Grebo, I guess. There we go. And we have Julius now with us. Will we see replays? Yeah, I will leave this on. Like this will be available on YouTube for sure. In the power stone with 40 extra powers, there was a different type of power stone and in there other than freeze and strike. Yeah, but I have those. I have a lot of power stones that are placeholders or they are old versions, but they work like new versions. You shouldn't look at my inventory as something that like that is absolutely coming and you are missing out. Oh, I cracked my nuts. I won again. Nice. Uh, there you go. Some talking about nut cracking. There is a lake right outside of my house, and the local grandmas feed the squirrels so much. You have them jump on top of you. So like Monster Hunter plus Valkyrie so balanced. Yeah, I mean, well, sometimes things aren't balanced and then we balance them. Though, to be honest, you guys wouldn't want perfect balance anyway. Um, if everything would be super balanced, then you would only again just have like one way because you can't really make. Uh, it's impossible to make things 100% balanced unless they are 100% the same. Because units are different, power stones are different. With each season, each era, the balance will change. The new units will come, the changes will come, we will increase, decrease, and part of the fun is actually just figuring out and seeing what works, what doesn't. Right now it is uh, Monster Hunter with Valkyr, but there are counters for that. Later on, it's going to be something else. Uh, I just wanted to ask because it could be something new or something in the dev build. No, no, like, so the only thing coming out in season one with the Power Stones is the reworked Berserker. Everything else you have guys already seen. We will add new Power Stones, but I will talk about them when they're ready, when we have them coming out in the next season, essentially. So no, no, there is nothing there to see in a sense yet. I'll change my name when possible in game. uh, ain't it great when you make an awesome name and then you just can't change it for a while? Um, if the beast doesn't eat the Valkyrie, lol. Yeah, well, there is that for sure. Did you already fight me? I don't know. Um, it's a maybe. I can. I don't have the. It's. Wait, where is the form? I can maybe even check. No. I don't actually think so. Oh, right, you're the Bloshdi. Yeah, I just fought you when you I guess when you asked the question, and now I missed it in the chat where you. Well, yeah, like, it's exactly. And I was just looking like, and I find out like, oh yeah, and you fought with two accounts as well. Francisc Toth, greetings from Romania. Greetings back. Been to Romania once. I have to say that the Ceausescu Palace is. If you guys know Warhammer 40,000 and Space Marines, I think that you guys should, and you're a big fan of the franchise and these bulky mega space structures. You should definitely visit Romania and see that building. You feel small. It's like a man-built mountain. Insane. Will we be able to get through all the fights? Probably not. I have 40 minutes, and I think that I will sort of prepare from now on different armies, and then I will have the voting system, and maybe voting system with uh, with some rewards in it, and then I'll just spin against everybody with the same army. Just make sure that it is a hard army, like very hard army, like the Shark Boys. The Shark Boys never fail. Mm-mm. How many signups were there this time? There were 250. There were 250 something, but there were 238 non-duplicate ones. Try to win my easy range setup. Well, fine, I'll. In the fast forwarding part. Right. In the fast forward part of the battle, freeze and range always wins. Should not be the case. Um, well, that is actually something that we did want to give to range as a big advantage. So no, the frenzy time at the end of the match does is supposed to work like that. So no, it's not broken. You need to go to Transylvania to see Dracula. I should. I mean, like I really liked Romania, and the people were super nice. Actually, Transylvania would be super cool to visit. I like castles, and I do know that Romania is full of mega awesome medieval castles. Ooh, Mr. Antero with big plays. Well, Antero and Antero, but might wanna. Well, I mean, I have one of those. Like, due to the guaranteed rare mythics, but those rare mythics will also drop over the multiple units in that rarity. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want specifically mythics, those big wagons might be better. Sorry if I missed. It will there be a raise in donations? Be a raise in No, the donations the donations are going to be massively fixed. So if now you have 2 hour cooldown when joining the clan, it will be much longer. They you would be able to donate less mythic shards and so on. So it will, and in general, rank 14s will be able to donate less shards than they can before. It's a bug. They should, you should be able to donate as many shards as, or request as many shards as rank 13. So that was a bug, and it will be fixed. Now I am in the losing streak, and that is also like, I mean, if like uh, if everybody starts making the same build, in a sense that if there is a clearly something that completely destroyed my previous build, I wanted to also like switch armies, but they were more a bit different kind of builds, like mass zombies or something. I keep losing an ancient tomb. You got any layout ideas? Angel, join the Discord. Ask for their advice. Uh, that's sort of the best way, and then get into a good guild. Participate in the donations. Ask for the advice. I'm sure you will progress in no time. Oh my God! Now there's a party in Harmalaranta. I just won. Well, I hope that Harmalaranta has the most awesome party. All the uh, uh, love and appreciation to Harmalaranta from from the uh, deep woods of Harewood. Umut Mert, did I miss my fight? I'm not sure. I've just been spinning, going forward, trying to knock out as many fights as possible in the time that we have. Right. So I get some gems. You should actually have the gems already in your account, but you need to restart the game, Ante. Uh, Aigo is working on a Stormcaller bug. I can't stand my Stormcallers walking to the front line and make me lose for no reason. Actually, we are. We are. Um, and yeah, Romulo, it is a bug. Uh, so I think that as we are approaching the, I will close the poll. And maybe we can do like try something different with the 149 responses. That's actually a quite nice amount of guesswork. Actually, if I can, oh, draw. Whom did I draw against? Let me see. TT Po Fun. That is awesome. What about the draw result? That's 200 gems. What do you think about buying unit skins with Knight as a secondary option to buying Warner? They would be more expensive, but you get what you want. We have been talking about various things. It's just we will probably improve the system at some point of how and what you get. No promises of being able to buy directly. We don't want to do that, at least not at this point. Uh, but right now, we're not even looking into wardrobes or cosmetics. We are uh, concentrating on adding more things to do in the game. Hey, I just wanted to say that I love this game. I started playing a few weeks ago and I am loving all the strategy of forming different armies. Corey, I'm very happy to hear that. Uh, See that number of commons and rares very close with, yeah. Uh, Again, I wish this one doesn't get flooded by the chat. Ulther, will Trap Light do something with the duplicates refund? Because if you buy 1,300 and just got 5 Eternites back is just too little. Uh, I mean, I will take this to the designers, and the issue, of course, is that we don't have enough, perhaps cosmetics to offer, so that you wouldn't get as many duplicates. And then making and again like this, the cosmetics and the wardrobes, they're not that. We want to make more of them, but the changes to wardrobe are not currently as pressing as some of the in-game changes that we're making. So I don't think that the guys even have the time to think about uh, the the sort of amount that you get or but I mean we are tweaking all sorts of numbers across the board as the time progresses. And Neklik and Louise, congratulations. Super awesome for you to participate. Yeah, that's you and kicking my ass. Very well done. Dark Gaiax. That's another victory for the Shark Boys. Are we getting gems? Yes. So everybody who lost will get the gems later. Everybody who wins gets the gems now. I'm just trying to save time and spin faster instead of sending gems to, because there will be a lot more people who will not be able to beat this all pretty much all rank 12 army. Ultra family friendly. Oh, oops. I am very sorry. I was talking about the assassins. So so it's just with old age, you lose ability to remember things, and you get distracted easily. So no patch note. So I do want to go through the changes still today on the stream. So I think that I will start doing now. I will close the poll, and then we can go while this keeps on spinning. I could go over what you can expect uh, next Monday. This is of course still all subject to change. Please be aware that while this is most likely how it will happen, it can still change. And with that in mind, and where is the guess poll? Yeah, the answers have been recorded, so I will send the rewards for the raffle also later on. I'm not going to take any extra time out of spinning on the against the fight nights. So how old are you, ulther? I'm 38. I'm 38, so uh, so the first unit that is going to get changed is Battle Wagon, and it's not a massive change, to be honest. Uh, it's not massive change at all. Forgot to send this guy. Yep. We are there. There we go. So the battle wagon will be changed in this way. The first power slot changed from offensive to defensive offensive. And third power slot changed from movement to movement defensive. So basically, the battle wagon is getting a buff. You will be able to use more power stones with it. So everybody who put the battle wagon in their response can expect some cool stuff back. Uh, the second unit that will be changed is Paladin, and Paladin is getting a buff. Uh, if his aura currently is 4.5, range is 4.5 or 4.5 archers, uh, after the patch we're planning to increase it to 6 archers deep, or 6 range of 6. Uh, then uh, reduce number of tires on the battle wagon. Is it getting a school bus skin? That would be awesome. I would love to have a school bus skin on the battle wagon. So the third unit, and I think that a lot of people did guess it, and we're talking about it, is Stormcaller, and that's the unit that is receiving a lot of changes. Some of it is buffs, some of it or fixes, and some of it are nerfs. So, first of all, the damage per level of the Stormcaller is decreased from 50% to 40% per level. So, whatever the base damage of the Stormcaller, I don't remember what is the level 1, the damage of the level 1 Stormcaller. So, each rank before it would get 50% more damage. Now it gets 40%. So, in the end, at each rank beyond rank 1, it will do less damage. Uh, then um, The second Power Stone changed from offensive defensive to defensive range, and third Power Stone changed from defensive range to offensive defensive. And as a bug fix, um, the Stormcaller will no longer take unnecessary steps if it's within range of attacking a unit. And then so that's three units and three changes, or I mean 3 units that are going to be changed. It's not getting it's getting a quite a significant reduction. I mean, its power decreases by 1/5 less than it does currently. Uh, and now on to the fourth unit. The fourth unit is going to be Valkyr, or Valkyr, how do you pronounce? The base healing potency is decreased from 50 to 35, so that is a massive nerf because after the base nerf is basically multiplied with each level. Um, so as a result, the healing potency will be much smaller on the Valkyr. Um, but now the enhanced power, if enhanced power before was not increasing the healing ability of the Valkyr, it will increase now. And targeting has been reworked in a way that now initially attaches to the unit which is closest to it. And if that unit dies, then picks a friendly unit with the largest max health within targeting range. And it ignores, and it no longer targets other support units. So it will now try to heal the healthiest or the biggest max health tank that you have, but initially it will start healing the unit that is closest to it. Uh, Sadly, just drew. This is not a proper matchmaking. All of these people sent their battle tags to fight against me and against this mega crazy army that I've made. So sadly, just drew. If you lose against this army, if you signed up and you lose against this army, you get 50 gems, and if you win this army, you get 400 gems. But you do have to fight with the amount of uh, rating that you have. So uh, the Monster Hunter is the last unit that is getting, and it's getting very minor changes. So first power slot changed from offensive movement to offensive defensive uh, ability. I think that the Monster Hunter by itself is strong, but currently it's being used a lot in conjunction with the Valkyr, and we are looking at, well, hopefully breaking the bad combo and not necessarily just, if something is good, try to hit it with the nerf hammer immediately. And yeah, gems, there we go. Hopefully uh, that answers it. That has cleared up. I was pretty confused on why that happened. Yeah. I mean, this on these streams, I do all sorts of this kind of fighting, and I've tried also playing against lower accounts with pre-made, but more fair lower accounts. But with so many people watching and so many people signing up and basically signing up on all 14 ranks, it is quite tough to maintain 14 different armies and update them and then I mean just even switching in between the two accounts, it already takes almost as much time as spinning once with the like just straight raking. Nice job, man. Yeah, the Shark Boys are hard to beat, but that's why if you beat the Shark Boys, you get 400 gems. Uh, the other armies were a lot more easy to fight against. One actually had the Monster Hunter that people were mentioning, a teleporting Monster Hunter striking deep into the enemy territory. But yeah, Melon, I guess, is going to be the next. Yep, the next one to beat the Shark Boys. There we go. So we have about 20 minutes left, and what could I still spoil? And maybe um, Rebel Rouser. Did I miss my fight? You did miss, and I'm pretty sure I remember you winning. I'm pretty sure you won, but I'm pretty sure also that you fought. Dean Braship. I'm not sure. I'm not going to start checking immediately right now. The Rebel Rouser. I do remember. Quite sure that I sent you gems for the range. It just feels ridiculous when I see it completely hit the fireballs everywhere and miss every shot. Uh, will ever will Ember be normal again? Uh, isn't that horrible? Needs testing, I suppose. What do the rest of you guys think of the Ember Fiend? Is it as bad? Spoil the next units coming with the next rank, please. Hype. I don't have that yet, and the units are not ready to be released or spoiled. So, uh, are you planning to rework the spellstone system? I'm swimming in them, and I would like to spend them to clanmates or change them into currency. Currently, we don't have any plans to change the Power Stone system. We've changed it quite drastically a while back, and now we need to concentrate on new features. Uh, the Arcane Archer completely misses all the shots on the Barrier Monk when it flees to the opposite side of the field until it stops moving. Yep, I mean, actually, like every single thing in the game has physics, and every single thing in the game has mass. So let's say Untamed Beast is heavier than a wolf, and Shield Bearer is, I'm not 100%, but it probably is heavier than an archer, for example. And also the amount of, for example, pushback, or like when you stomp, or the brute stomps the hammer, the knockback is also affected by the weight of the unit. So the lighter units fly further, while the heavier units just kind of like plop. So in that sense, yeah, I mean, the arcane archers fire a projectile, and it's very hard to uh, shoot a moving target sideways versus if you're sort of firing at the back of the moving target. So yeah, maybe Ember's area of attack could be narrowed a little. The thing was that actually it was increased, the area of attack, just so that it would hit more units. It's I would say that Ember Fiend is not like it's good if you have if your opponent uses big swarms you need to fight against. Like it's a very specific unit. It's not great in every situation. So there is Bon. There is no more different rank selection. I have removed that, and now even not even playing with three different armies, but with one. So could we get a chance about the extra time? There are some decks that abuse that extra attack speed, like tons of tanking and kiting, and then one arcane archer clears everything. Plain stupid. Well, Valtteri, it's part of the tactics. I mean, they like usually those mega tanky hidden corner builds, they're not that great against everything, and they do have a lot of counters. So come to the Discord, ask around, and I think that it's more often than not the counter. I mean, the corner builds are sort of worse than non-corner. Of course, the meta changes and things change, but currently, we don't have any plans on changing how the frenzy mechanic works. So, and the frenzy mechanic is that it's there so that the match would not last forever, and would end in a reasonable amount of time. And with a lot of the things, like because also quite often it is very hard for ranged units to hit moving units. So in the beginning, the melee units are in a bit of an actual advantage versus the ranged units, as they not all, I mean, but archers, for example, if they are firing at moving shield bearers, they will miss a lot of their attacks. So then the frenzy catches up, uh, and then we have uh, yeah, almost 2 hours. I just lost the train of thought, and I have difficulties talking. And Valtteri, I will help out a little bit and grant you your wish. Uh, there we go. Uh, Robert, sign up next week. I will actually. I just got back from the vacation, so I didn't have time to set up properly, like all the pre-sign-ups. But the idea is that you would be able to sign up earlier for this event, and we'll see how many people. Let's see how many people will sign up, and then we'll try to like um, send something cool to everybody, or try to come up with some cool rules of how people could participate more, or like so that it's more fair, that everybody gets a chance, and uh, yeah. When am my boys plague thrower is gonna be meta? I think that plague throwers were doing pretty okay. Were being used quite a bit not that long time ago. Ulther haven't been fought yet. I I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think that I would have remembered you. And we are actually also getting closer and closer to the end of the stream. I think that I will fight a few more matches, and a couple of more matches, and then I will have to end the stream. The gems for everybody who played and lost, um, they will they will come after, so tomorrow. And same thing for the raffle. The gems for the raffle will come tomorrow, because I will look at the forums of the Google forums, and I will send everybody a little bit of gems for participating in the fight night. But the winners of the raffle, and I mean everybody who answered correctly, I will also send a little bit of gems. So it's cool. Start this game has too many ranged versus aggro cards. Ice Trap, Roots, and Wall. Those won't work ranged versus range. Arcane Blades or other aggro cards should be available much earlier. Uh, yeah, you shouldn't like the the freeze trap is not that great, but then again, Wall can be used really well, because also at those lower ranks you have assassins, and if you just put it like put the wall like around where, like in between those between these guys, around and between those guys, then a lot of the times at lower ranks you will catch those assassins trying to come for your back line. So wall is not super bad, but yeah, it's not that useful at lower ranks. But then again, I would say shield bearers, archers, absolutely, and if you have hammer throwers, whenever you can get hammer throwers, they're awesome. So Brand Burton, please behave. Not cool. There is no raffle as a like. It's. I was talking about the Google Sheet thing that I will go over that, and I will send the gems who participated in guessing the units that will be changed, and everybody who guessed correctly will get something, and those who guessed correctly first will get more. Uh, oh, we had somebody beat the Shark Boys, and that was High Sheen. Not very surprised once again. High Sheen, super good player, and a Fight Night regular. How's your night day going? Mine is going pretty well. Only a couple of more minutes and I get to relax a little bit. Appel, I think Appel is going to. Well, no, we still have a few more minutes to see if we can get a couple of more people played against. I do see Simranjeet, Korkor, Ziliana uh, on the way. Not sure if yeah, how many I will manage to do in 3 minutes, but I'll try to get it. I'm not sure if it's cloudy now, but it was actually super sunny today. I had lunch in my t-shirt. So for October, Finland is super warm, at least over here in the south. In Lapland, I was for a week in Lapland with Hello Kitty over there, and over there it was already snowing, and the snow would even stay, so it was quite often minus temperature, and but over here, I think it was like plus. Last week it was still plus 20 at times. Today I'm not sure, but it was super warm. MTG, yeah. Hello Kitty unit when? Yeah, that would be great. Or at least a skin, a cat skin. I want a cat skin. Can you buff warhounds? They die too easily. But they do insane damage. Like, what you want to do, Angel, if you're playing at the lower ranks, what I've been doing, I used in first time spinners, I used the warhounds, and I would put them actually super far away, and I would try to sort of missed everybody. Ah, Simranjeet, nice try with the bomb, but no luck, sorry. But yeah, so I would try to tie up the enemy troops with my front troops, and then the dogs would sort of like come around and start biting on people. And then yeah, like if you're at higher ranks and you have many dog units, then just put the immunity once when it's available in the seasons that it's available. FTS community skin, yeah, that needs to be still fixed. So many things. Simranjit still won. That is nice. But this is going to be the last fight that I will do today. Yeah, Desi Cans with unfortunate defeat. But for actually, like, well, those who participated and those who didn't get to participate, because I also didn't even give you guys a chance of a randomizer and being on the stream. I will send everybody at least the 50 gems. The winners already got their 400 gems, and that will be it for today. Thank you very much. Tune in on Sunday for Sapphire's Sky stream, and that's it for me.